You cannot say enough about the Mets' arms in this series. I was just talking to Nays. Listen to this. 16 of the 17 innings pitched by the Mets rotation this series have been scoreless.
Wow.
Jake Peavy, wow is indeed. And you're the perfect person to talk about this because you walked in and you said, we talk so much about the Dodger lineup, and rightfully so. It's high-powered, but it's the Mets' arms that have showed out so far.
Exactly. You're talking about having to go. These starters have went through this lineup 3 times. You heard it. 1 inning to start it off with Megill gave up 4 runs. Other than that, zeros, D-Row.
Yeah.
Some handsome faces here. Jeremy Hefner, David Stearns, my hat is off to you, assembling this group, getting the best out of them. But, fellas, they are getting it done. We've got one in here that we're going to start with. But you see right here, they're the best in baseball.
You would have never thought that come. And they're going to get Mania back at some point.
Montas still hasn't pitched either, so they're going to have some issues to deal with there. Let's start with Blackburn. Blackburn's making his debut last night. Your debut versus the Dodgers? I can promise you, Monday night. Watch this. You're going to beat the Dodgers, you're going to handle Shohei Ohtani. Cutter, changeup. There's the cutter again. There's the cutter that he should have hit, but now you go to that breaking ball. You handle Shohei Ohtani. This is his first start back. There's no rehab starts that can get you ready for these at-bats. I promise you. The changeup right here, just a mixing and matching. Blackburn is going to get better with this command. You see there, you never know what's coming. Those double cutters have been in the middle of the plate, and he's going to want those back. But I believe it's going to get better.
Wipeout breaking ball, man. Depth on it, spin rate, nasty.
Doing it. Absolutely doing it. Blackburn, I see it. It's going to get better. Megill, bully fastball. Watch first at bat. Fastball. Shohei Ohtani, you scared of me? No. Look at these swings. That's as bad as Shohei can look. Oof. Now look, I understand there. My point being that was 4 straight fastballs. What do you do the next at bat? You better get on it, Shohei. That's 6 straight.
Yeah.
To the best player in the world. Now he's going to try to land this breaking ball. There's the changeup. He lands it here after this fastball. Right, or his next at bat, we go to it. There you go. You're on the fastball. Let's start you with the breaking ball. There it is again. He tries to land it. But Megill is a bully.
Megill pitches like a bully.
He absolutely bully. You see, he did an incredible job of getting Shohei on the fastball and showing him enough of the breaking ball. He's got 3 pitches. That was a nasty changeup. Now I'll go to last night. Griffin Canning has had an incredible thing. I'm going to show you. Stop the tape for just 1 second. We're powering through these things. You handle the Dodgers, you better handle Shohei, and you better handle Freddie.
Yeah.
I just showed you the first 2 nights. They handled Shohei really well. Shohei's hitting 150 on the changeup, the breaking balls, but Megill the next night, he probably thought he was going to get a lot of that, was bullying him with a fastball. He doesn't know what's coming. Freddie Freeman's as hot as anybody in the game. Back this up. This is Freddie's first at bat, first pitch, and show me this.
And he just missed this.
And just watch the IQ and the pitching IQ. He certainly just missed it, but I guarantee you he thinks he's taken right here. You're on that fastball, all right? If you're on that fastball and you just took that swing, I'm just going to show it to you the rest of the night. You're not getting another one, right? There's the cutter, and there's the changeup, his second at bat. Handled him nicely. What do? Flip the breaking ball in there. Again, I'm not throwing you that heater. I saw what you're doing with it. I saw your timing. The changeup, the breaking balls, and look at that. Freddie Freeman doesn't swing and miss. That is nasty, late downward movement. Pause it for a second. Griffin Canning, I see you 6 scoreless in Dodger Stadium. That's a big-time effort versus what we call the best in the game, right, D-Row?
Yeah.
Now, this guy has really come on the scene.
This guy's always had nasty stuff, man.
What do you think, sinker, when you think of Clay Holmes?
Yeah,
that's where
but
it starts,
I know as a starter, he's changed his mix-up.
There it is. This is what
this thing is dive-bombing, man.
Watch this Durant at bat. Oof. First pitch, breaking ball.
Change up or whatever, kick change.
Back that up. Woof. Watch what my catcher asked for. You think sinker down. What? You cannot run this sinker down and in. This ball has to stay up, right? You don't want that ball running back exactly where Alvarez asked for it after the breaking ball, after the changeup. Watch these changeups after these sinkers. That is filthy. Kick change, we call it, a newfound pitch for him. This has been the difference maker, D-Row. We knew the fastball slider plays, but if you're going to get guys out in the big leagues 2 and 3 times and pitch deep in the ball game, you better have a mirror of looks. Back door, breaking ball, he's got
Ball's
that.
Going everywhere.
It's a little cutter. I'm telling you.
Now bring it back.
There's the changeup, right? I've showed you now, what, 4 starters?
Yeah.
Are any of the looks the same?
No.
I told you, Megill, completely different way. Now this guy, figuring it out. Senga showed me a lot in the postseason last year, wanting the ball. This is how he does it. This ghost fort is the equalizer. He can spray the ball and get in trouble, but when he does, he ends up executing this. There's my guy, Jordan Beck, taking a tough swing.
He's taking a massive step forward.
Postseason, again, last year down the stretch, this guy was huge and showed me a lot. He's just a traditional lefty with, just mixing and matching. There's 5 different pitches.
I'm not saying, like, when I watch him, he's a first-round pick out of Oregon. He almost nibbled too much, like he was scared to get in the zone earlier in his career, and now it's like, I trust my stuff.
You can see it. And when you go out and, like I said, down the stretch and in the postseason have success, it carries over and gives you confidence. Here's what I'm getting at, and we'll get out of here. Every one of these guys looks. Look, Senga, you're going to get the four-seam and forkball. Clay Holmes, you have no idea what's coming now, ball moving everywhere. Peterson, we talked about it today. Watch, try to figure out what he's throwing between 5 pitches. Canning last night, kind of your traditional righty, but the breaking ball. Megill is our big bully. And then Paul Blackburn, savvy vet.
Canning get DFA'd? Like, he was out there for pretty much anyone.
Non-tendered.
Non-tendered?
Yeah.
Braves had him for a second.
Yep.
Like I said,
Goes to show David Stearns, they're doing something right.
They're doing some research. And then
Hefner's obviously a stud.
That's exactly right. Look, they've got 6 guys. I expect them to go to a 6-man rotation, keep these guys healthy. You talked about Montaz and Minaya possibly coming back.
Yeah.
The back end of the bullpen's got some weapons. One of these guys in the postseason is going to be down there. My point is, you get this group to the postseason with the experience they already had last year. These guys are dangerous and have gotten tremendously better.
And Soto's starting to shuffle now.
He is. Sean Manaea making a rehab start on Friday.
Oh, that's important. That's good stuff.